multiple voices piping in from different directions.
Oh.
They're saying, I want to be top 10. I want to be top 10.
What did you do, you two?
Yeah, Yutu goes outside to follow the sounds.
No, they're all still in the temple. The monks look astonished that some of the zombies have started to get up and walk towards you two with their string. If you were to echolocate, you would see their strings pointing towards you as they are approaching you. I want to be top 10. I want to be top 10.
Yutu just looks at me and he goes, remember that computer analogy? I made myself the new server on accident. And like as they keep kind of surrounding him.
Yeah, they're just standing there harmlessly, kind of repeating themselves. There's like 5 of them. I want to be top 10. I like to dance.
Me too, but
okay.
Can you disconnect from yourself? Like, can you
so yeah, they're not connected to me, right? They're just strands, or
they're trying
facing. Yeah. You two, I guess, relays that info to me, and he's like, yeah, they're not connected, but they're trying to connect. I think now, and he kind of bounces his head back and forth a little bit. He goes, you know how when you lose internet signal, how it keeps trying until it gets the signal back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what was happening with them, and I was the Wi-Fi that they reconnected to, and now they're trying to get back to it.
Well, I would try too. Maybe if we connect them to things that they remember.
Yeah, we gotta. And Yutu kind of like shakes his head to try and like kind of just reset, and he just goes, "Yeah, I think we need to figure out how to free their hearts, literally, so that we can reconnect it figuratively." And he just kind of looks at me and he's just like, does that make sense? I feel like you're the one person
no, it
where
does.
the abstract makes sense.
No, it totally makes sense. Like, paranormal things often get kind of weird, but it sounds about right. To the zombies, their heads, do they have any, like, ports on their heads? Just asking.
Yeah. They have ports all over themselves that are not plugged into anything.
Do I have a cord that could connect from heart to head?
You would need the level of perception that DJ Rabbit has, that Yutu has. Your stand is specifically for things that can be experienced. Like, aside from stands, mostly it's real world kind of things. What he was doing is like it's on the same level as what Germanata did, which is this very strange kind of metaphysical.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a conceptual.
Yeah, it's almost it's a conceptual thing.
I feel like she would just try a real wire. Yeah. She would just like connect a wire and to the head, just see what happens.
If you try to connect a wire to their actual heads, they'll start to sway away from you a little.
Okay, and they don't like it.
But the swaying is actually part of a movement they're doing. They're doing Tai Chi, very basic starter level Tai Chi.
Oh, okay, yeah, they took a lot. Yutu starts to walk out. Do they follow him?
They start to follow, but then they start to slow down. You can see them, like one of them says, I hope I am not a disappointment to my parents. I want to be top. I want and they start to power down.
Get the zombie on the back. Me too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Yutu is like bright red in the face with it, talking about his very internal conflicts now being brought to life by several dozen robots all parroting them. And he just goes, okay, so it's not permanent, that was temporary, but we can make it permanent. We just gotta figure shit out.
We just have to find the right server, I guess. But like, so I guess the question now is, where is the server that's holding all their souls?
And Yutu kind of like finger guns, and he's like, exactly.
Okay.
That's what we need to figure out. Maybe...
Sounds like Yutu, this sounds like a paranormal investigation.
He just kind of smiles and he just goes, I mean, at this point, it's not even paranormal, right? It's just our normal.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah, Yutu just turns around and looks at Rizagiza and he goes, I found a temporary solution, but I it's gotten us closer to a permanent answer.
Why are all these zombies out?
Again, temporary solution, permanent answer. I apologize for causing them to do this, Rizagiza.
Are you taking them for a walk?
No, they kind of took themselves. Yeah. We'll talk about it on the bus ride.
Yeah, just talk about.
Or I guess Sweet Sangria, whatever we decided on.
I do not wish to take the bus.
We're gonna go on Sweet Sangria. Let's go. Don't you want to go in the nice purple car?
Shotgun.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Okay,
it has juice. I'm not sure if you drink juice, but it has it.
Yes, I do.
Have fun.
But yes, if you plan to go see Lewis Clark, some of you, you guys all have different things you can do. You don't need to be together to do it. We can handle it kind of like one by one if you like. There's visiting Lewis Clark. There's simply guarding the temple. There's seeing Jason Valley. Trying to contact anyone about this progress you've made in the zombie conundrum. Up to y'all. Who wants to do what?
I was thinking maybe like you two and I can take the bus to go see Jason Valley. Marisol can go visit her boyfriend, and then Simone can guard the temple.
Okay. Marisol, you're just planning to drive there with Rizagiza?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Marisol and Rizagiza day out.
He looks under the passenger side seat and pulls out a cheap pair of plastic sunglasses and puts them on.
You just happen to know that. Never mind.
These are the glasses of Lord Clark himself, I assume. A religious artifact. I will be sure to keep them safe.
My friends use this car a lot, so it's possible it's one of theirs.
No, these look like Lord Clark style, I would say. Yes, sharp and dashing, handsome as he is.
Yeah, that's all true. I agree.
What is your interest in Lord Clark anyway? Are you one of his female admirers?
Marisol cringes at that. Sure, yeah, I am. If you must know, Rizagiza.
How do you handle the competition?
Oh, I haven't met them yet. That's all.
I see. Lord Clark has many female callers and admirers. None have yet to capture the young lord's heart.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it seems he is awkward.
Yeah, I've noticed that a little bit, but he's still someone of, grandiose import.
I suppose so. Still, he refuses to take my advice on his love life. He thinks it a good idea to take a young lady to a garlic festival where they eat much garlic bread, garlic ribs, honey braised garlic chicken, all of it resulting in foul breath.
That's quite the interesting choice for a date.
I told him it was a bad idea. He told me, mind your own business.
Okay, well, he's got his preferences. I don't know why you're talking to me about this. It's like, you have quite the sense of humor.
Do I? I don't believe that I've told many jokes.
You've told many.
I see.
She bites down on her bottom lip. Okay, you know what? I'll bite. What? Have you seen any of these other ladies?
I have.
Okay, she does shifty eyes. What are they like?
Beautiful, rich, powerful. Some of them even world leaders.
She sighs. Yeah, figured that.
One was a very talented artist.
Just an artist, huh?
Yes, a painter, I believe. Or, sculptor, or, actually, I don't remember. There may have been more than one. There was the opera singer, too, of course.
Yeah, opera singer. Okay.
The track and field star.
Wow.
2 movie stars.
Okay, alright.
And there was also, a police officer, I believe, one of the mayors of the towns, and there was a musician. Oh, several musicians. There's actually an entire band of them.
Wow. Marisol's knuckles are white.
Still, if it gives you hope, Lord Clark managed to drive them all away.
I don't know if hope's the word.
His boorish attitude and need for sleep, constant sleep, have sent these women packing, I think.
I thank you for this info, Rizagiza.
Of course.
But again, I'm not really sure why you're telling me. It's not like I was gonna do anything. She does shifty eyes. I already knew from the start he was really way out of my league, so...
The truth of the matter is, I think, Lord Clark behaves this way because he is scared.
Scared?
Of women!
Oh, but why has he dated so many if he's scared?
Because he is too lazy to say no.
So, I mean, is anyone putting him up to that?
No.
So, anyone that approaches him and asks him out, they just get it.
Well, you must be persistent, but eventually he will cave.
Okay, noted. That's odd that you follow his love life at all, though, I have to admit.
Yes, I believe it is why he does not wish to speak to me often.
Well, noted. It's gonna be a bit of a drive here, so...
Good, we have plenty of time to talk about what I want to talk about.
Okay, sure. What do you want to talk about?
The 2055 model of the Ballistic Phoenix rifle slug-throwing model ejection magazine. He continues to go through very, very minute details of certain weapons, their accuracy, how effective they were, how easy they were to break down. He does not at all ever lower or modulate his volume while doing it. Scene switch. You were taking the bus to go see Jason Valley. He's in District 2. He lives in a pretty nondescript building sort of towards the top of District 2. It is a standalone little townhouse, very small, very modest. Has 2 floors, but otherwise, not a ton of square footage. It's kind of nestled between 2 other buildings. If you were to walk by it, you wouldn't even think about it.
I'm starting to get a theme from him. Just he uses a lot of older tech. He tries to be inauspicious. His house you would walk past without thinking about. He himself didn't seem to be all that noticeable during the Earth.
Well, I think he's the opposite of Jeff Lynne, who's always out there and always being seen.
But is anyone paying attention?
Yeah.
Because he may be there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're paying attention. It's one of those things where afterwards, like in the 3rd act of the movie, we see he's been in every photo we've ever taken.
He has taken photos of us without us noticing before. That's why you got that. Yeah, let's go say hi.
What could go wrong?
Yeah,
all right.
Nia knocks on the door.
There's a voice from inside soon after you knock. Who's there?
It's Nia!
Is there anyone outside?
I mean, you two.
He,
Hello.
Yeah, he peeks through a little peephole in his door. Are they still out there?
Who is they?
I was attacked.
By dogs?
No, people.
What sort of people?
I don't know who they were.
Well, I'll kick their butt if they show up.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube takes a look around. Is there anyone there?
There is not anyone there. There's no one outside. He slowly opens the door a little, kind of like half hidden behind it. Are you sure they're not out there?
Nia looks around. No?
He opens the door fully. It looks like he has 2 black eyes and his lip is swollen.
Oh no, Jason!
Oh, man. What did these people look like?
They just came out of nowhere. I don't know. I've never seen them before.
That looks painful. Do you need like an ice pack or something?
I was waiting for it to kind of be clear, and then I was going to go to the store to get some ice, but do you have one on you?
I was going to just go pick some up for you where you don't have to go outside.
I don't know if it's safe even to be here. I can't be sure. They might have followed me.
I don't see anyone. Why don't we go inside and I'll ask your refrigerator to give me some. That's a thing that every house can do.
I don't have appliances like that.
Do you have a normal refrigerator box that doesn't talk?
Yes, I have a normal, fully functional, very nice refrigerator with a freezer. I'm waiting for the ice, I guess. Come in. Just come in. He opens the door.
Okay, well, I go inside.
Can I
right into the trap
just to see if I feel anyone around?
There are people just walking on the street. It seems to be pretty clear. There's a small blip from somewhere inside of his house.
Oh.
What kind of blip?
Like a bubble.
I was gonna say one that I've felt before.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I feel that, where in the house is it?
Towards the back on the 2nd floor.
Okay. You two will try and keep, I don't want to say keep an eye on it, but keep a feeling for it to see if it moves or if it hangs out there for a minute or two. He's just gonna keep tabs on it during this.